Welcome back, stream fans. We are here yet again in Mount Hyjal, working away at completing these quests. We are currently level 84. We are, I think we're just like a small handful of quests from being finished in Hyjal. And then from there, we will try to finish up in Uldum. If we end up hitting level 85 before we get to Uldum, then it'll be off to Mysts of Pandara and diving headlong into the Jade Forest again. So yeah, you've all seen the Jade Forest a number of times, but you know what? It is such a fantastic zone to level in, and the quests really do work in there. So I hope you guys had a fantastic Wednesday. We're done. We're through the middle of the week. We've made it again through the middle of another week, and the weekend is coming soon. And for us fellow Canadians, it is our Thanksgiving weekend this weekend, so we get a long weekend at that. So Noah, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Sorry we missed you last night. Glad your notifications are working again for you today. And yeah, so where are we right now is what we've got to do is we need to hop onto one of these emerald breaks, and we need to take care of 40 Twilight's Hammer units slain, and then Twilight Stormwalker slain we got to take care of. So that is what we are off to next. What else is new today? I don't think there's really anything else new. One thing that you'll notice on the channel now, Noah's almost level 100, currently level 98. Congratulations on that. You're really cruising along. So that is good news for you. But yeah, I'm glad to see that you're moving along. You're almost in Legion. You're 2 levels away from Legion. So good luck in your journey to get to Legion. So one thing I did want to say that is new, and I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, I did get the sponsor button is now available to us if you're using gaming.youtube.com and accessing my channel through that interface. In the bottom left hand corner of the banner image, there is a link there for sponsor that is now available for my channel. So my channels can now accept sponsors, which is kind of exciting. I'm happy about that. And so yeah, we got super chat, we got sponsors. That means YouTube is thinking that my channel is growing enough for them to open up those features for me, which is great. And so yeah, it's just a matter of time before we actually see what that does for us. And maybe we'll get some new opportunities. And we've got to take care of one more of these flying dudes, and then it's just clearing out the ground here. So come here, you. Okay, they're nuked. Okay, now it's just a matter of destroying everything that's on the ground here. We need 40 units of these all taken care of. Now we're just going to quickly fly through these guys. Make sure I keep some elevation up. It's actually a pretty easy quest, other than, you know, controlling it and keeping your elevation up properly. No, I was so nervous for Friday. I have to play in front of 2,000 people at a band concert for memory with 5 songs to memorize. You're going to do fine, and good luck with that. What do you play? I played trumpet. I actually played trumpet for like 6-7 years, and really did enjoy it. Just one time at band camp. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, definitely let me know what you play. I like music, all kinds of music. It's fantastic. I like the big bands, the big band stuff. I was in our jazz band and enjoyed that when I was in high school. So, trombone. Noah's a trombone player. Well, there you go. I'm sure you'll do just fine. Really? You're going to come and attack me? I don't think you're going to attack me, but you are screwing up my sense of direction here. Let's see if we can manage to keep flying around here and not draw any more aggro as we make our way to our quest turn in. The tromboner, you know, everybody calls it a tromboner, so you're You're not the first. You're certainly not going to be the last to call it that. Side note, my snow day on Monday, I ended up doing like a Netflix and chill day. Played a little bit of COD, and got my ass handed to me again. Marin Jacques, welcome to the stream. Bruno, welcome back. Good to see you guys. So yeah, played a little bit of COD and got my ass handed to me, dreadfully. But it was all right. You know, I was slowly getting better as we progressed. But aside from that, on my snow day is I ended up just Netflix and chilling. And well, not even Netflix. It was, you know, watching some movies and chilling. I actually made the mistake of watching the new Baywatch movie with The Rock. I mean, it was entertaining. I'll give it that. For just good, mindless entertainment, it was totally fine. Hey, look, we got a cutscene. Just a few more minutes. Cineris is almost here. So yeah, what's your paladin opinion on Holy Paladins? You know what? I don't have enough experience in it. I know I don't have the stones to do healing. I think it's too much pressure on somebody. But I mean, Holy Paladins can definitely heal. I've raided with some Holy Paladins back in the day, and they did totally fine. So, haven't been able to make it to the stream in like 2 weeks because of work. You know what? Work happens. Real life happens. Everybody's got things going on. We're starting to get into that time of the year where things are getting busier and busier. So, but yeah, back to the whole Baywatch movie. Definitely maybe a little bit more R-rated than I expected. The Rock can cuss like he's got it down. He can carry on a pretty good conversation with any trucker out there. So, but as far as quality movie and quality acting, holy jeez, that was one dreadful movie. Also ended up watching the Mummy, the new one with Tom Cruise in it. And, you know, if you were to take that movie just by itself and you didn't know about the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies, the first two Brendan Fraser Mummy movies, it was actually not that bad of a movie initially, but I mean, you always end up comparing it to its predecessors, right? And the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies were fantastic. 1 and 2 were great movies until they started screwing with the cast. But if you were to take this as a standalone movie itself, it wasn't that bad. It got a lot of flack, and it didn't do well at the box office because everybody was comparing it to the Brendan Fraser ones. So I personally didn't mind it. I'd watch it again. It had enough action, it had enough movies and or enough dialogue and stuff to keep you entertained, and yeah, I thought it was pretty good. But it sure took a shit at the box office. But maybe they'll make their revenue off of rentals. Well, if rentals is the thing, really, getting it off of PVRs, stuff like that, movies on demand, because I mean, I think it's got some value. I mean, I wouldn't have wanted to pay $24 or $25 at the theater to watch it. Noah, I collected a new Drake, the Twilight Drake and Black Drake today. Oh, nice, good. You got some new mounts. Congrats on that. All right, what do we got to do? We've got to kill some shit here. We've got to kill some shit. I'm trying to think. I want to say there was a third movie I watched on my snow day because I was the only one in the house. My wife, she works in town here, so she was able to get into work. I work about half hour away from here, and the roads were just absolutely dreadful. So I got to take it as a snow day. And trying to think offhand what the other movie was I watched. But of those two, I was entertained. For just plain mindless entertainment, Baywatch was all right. I think its saving grace was Alexandra Daddario, because I mean she's not bad on the eyes. So, Emily, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. We've got, we don't need to take out the Twilight Young Drakes. We got Subjugator here we can take out.
Too far away.
Got some herbs and stuff around here too that we got to make sure we grab. Because the herbalism is way behind where it should be right now, so. What else do we got to do? We have the burning latencies that we've got to get here, so.
I need to get closer.
Oh, and there's another quest hiding over here on us too. I'm thinking this one might actually be down in this tent here, so we're going to check out this tent. Ah, look, there is a book here to pick up. Big old cup of coffee happening tonight. Need the caffeine. Busy day today. Running my kid around. He became a bona fide, legit motor vehicle operator today. Went out and got his driver's license, so we had to get his truck insured, registered, get that all on the road for him. I no longer have to haul him in places anymore. He can do it himself. As of how far I am in Warlords of Draenor, the garrison thing is boring, but Nagrand is actually alright. A lot of the zones themselves are actually alright. Yes, the garrisons, they suck. Like, they were a total brain fart on Blizzard's behalf. But the rest of the zones, I didn't mind. I really didn't. Yeah, you know what? That's the last one of my kids I needed to get out in the driving world. So, thank you. I will pass those grats on to him there, Marignac. Let him know. I think he's definitely more excited than the rest of us. Now he gets a little bit more freedom to go places he wants, do things that he wants. Of course, he still needs to check in with us. Jake, welcome to the stream. George, welcome. Questing in Warlords of Draenor is amazing, but yeah, garrisons were the worst. Yeah, they really are. Absolutely. So we are currently, what are we sitting at right now? We are at 64%, so we are 36% away from heading off to Mysts of Pandaria. And that makes us just over 5 levels away from us getting back into Warlords of Draenor as well. So. Do I know what class I'm going to be leveling next? Let me check and see what you guys have voted so far. I have not checked in on the votes in a while, so I'm going to do that right now. If you're new to the stream, definitely double check and get your opportunity to vote on what toon I'm going to level next. I'm going to look at the responses. We have 112 responses in so far. You're looking like overwhelmingly a monk right now. It's really taken a big jump in the lead there. And as far as race, it's looking like it might be Blood Elf, and still no on doing it as an Iron Man challenge. So that's kind of where we're sitting right now, is the possibilities. Now I still got 26 levels to go for you guys to decide on whether or not what toon I'm going to be playing. So if you haven't voted, get your vote in there.
Don't have a target.
I'm still strongly hinting towards a gnome monk. I think a gnome monk would be fantastic to play. But if Blood Elf is the one that wins, so be it. 18 more days till my birthday. Hopefully I will get Legion. Yes, and happy, in case we don't see you, happy early birthday to you there, Noah. But I'm sure we'll see you before then. We need to actually get this quest done here, so let's keep killing things and gathering these books that are around here. Emily actually voted for a gnome monk. Well, thank you for voting for a gnome monk. I appreciate that. Because that's kind of what I would like to play, but I am going to do what the masses decide. This is a democracy. I have no veto over it. If there was a Murloc priest class that was out there, then and that's what you guys voted for me to play, so be it.
Have a target.
Thank God Murloc is not a race. And if there is a Murloc race in the future, I hope they don't make it a priest as an option for it. Shame the Pandaren starting zone is pretty good. Well, you know what? At some point, I'm sure we'll have a voted in Pandaren race. We've done human so far. We've done this night elf. We've done Draenei. So, you know, bit by bit, we'll start picking out these. I'm leaving all of the races available for everybody to choose. So, Blizzard, please make, please, Murloc Priest. No, don't do it to me. Am I streaming on my birthday? My birthday's a long ways away. A long ways away. And you know what? Probably because it's just another damn day. But I will probably be streaming on Noah's birthday if it's 2 weeks away. Or, what, 18 days away? 18 days away. There's a good chance I'll be streaming on that. Especially now that we're starting to get into the winter months. I'm not going to be taking off for weekends and stuff like that. This weekend I am winterizing my trailer to put it to bed for the winter, so, which is kind of a shame. Be nice to get some more camping in. But it will free up a little bit more time to get some stream time in for you guys. Hopefully we can do some pushes here to be able to increase the sub count. The sub counts would basically come to the crawl, and my view counts are like crazy low. And I'm not really doing anything different than what I was doing before. So what that tells me is everybody's kind of bored with what I'm doing, and I need to step up my game a bit. So we are going to be introducing some different games and stuff along the way, so we'll keep that in mind. Use the Horn of Cineris to help you slay Azralon, the Gatekeeper. What else we got here? Complete quests. Slay 4 Twilight Augurs and 4 Twilight Retainers and 1 Emissary of Flame at the Sanctum of the Prophets, so that will do. Just play Cuphead. I have no idea what Cuphead is. And complete quests. Obtain a young Twilight Drake skull at the Ascendant's Rise in Hyjal. Well, have I tried Player Unknown Battlegrounds, or if that's what it is? I have not. It's Player Unknown something. I haven't tried it, no. I've been tossing around the idea of maybe doing the Forest. I know Grim Games would be excited if I ended up pulling off the Forest. He really does enjoy that game. Everybody's been trying to get me to play some Heroes of the Storm as well, so it's pretty fun, frustrating at times. I'd like to find something that's a tiny bit on the mindless side so that I can make sure that I'm still interacting with you guys enough, and plus still going out here and working away at getting these quests completed, or getting, you know, some gameplay in, and giving you some decent stream content. That's why I was, I was also maybe thinking even doing, there's a few builds that I wanted to do in Minecraft that I haven't got around to doing yet, and I might do a creators build series. And work on some large projects. I'm not sure if any of you guys have. Actually, that's one thing I could end up doing. I'm spitballing ideas here back and forth. And viewer games on Rocket League. You know what? I've seen Rocket League. That game actually looks pretty decent. But again, stuff like that, I'm so poor at. But one of the things I could very well end up doing as an option is, I don't know how many of you guys actually played Minecraft or enjoy Minecraft at all. I actually really enjoy the build aspect of Minecraft. I like modded Minecraft, and I wouldn't mind doing like a build contest with some of the viewers or something like that. It just all of a sudden popped into my head as an idea, and then the winners of that build contest, we could get together and work on some larger scale project maybe in the future. One of these days I will log on and I'll show you the castle that I've been working on on Gibcraft, which is a 18 plus Minecraft server that I do play on, and I've got some, you know, I'm not a fantastic builder, but I've got some projects that I've worked on that I've been really proud of that have done quite well. Now there's some other builders on there. One of them in particular is Yoko Mom's. Man, that guy can build absolutely incredible stuff out of, I mean, cobblestone. You just give him cobblestone and he'll build something so elaborate and fancy and fantastic that you would be just totally mind-blown by it. But alright, we got to take out this guy, but we're going to take out his minions around here first. I don't want to burn off my 5-shot yet until I've actually got this up and running, so we are going to use the horn. We're getting some help now because we've used the horn to burn them down a little faster. I've done I've played everything from, you know, various Feed the Beast packs to Technic packs. I like the more technical mod packs for, you know, creating like big reactors. Applied Energistics is another great pack that I enjoy. So like I really do like those technical packs. But I also really like to do creative builds, and specifically more like the medieval style build is what I like doing. Alright, we need one young Twilight Drake skull, so we're going to fly over there that way and see if we can get that. So, what do we got here? You should do some mount farming / gold farming videos. That is definitely a possibility as well. The biggest thing, you know, I find with gold farming is what works for one person isn't necessarily going to work well for somebody else. And what that means is, as more and more people, like for instance, there was a YouTuber, I'm not even sure who it was here recently, that did a walkthrough on how to farm for the transmog gear down in Silithus, and the stuff went from selling for like 70 to 100,000 gold a piece to 10,000 gold a piece, because now everybody and their dog is farming that stuff. So there's the potential to make some gold doing some of the transmog farming and stuff, and then there's other times where it's just not going to be successful, and that's because everybody is out there doing it. So one thing that's always a sure bet for gold farming is to go through and gather resources. Resources are amazing to be able to make coin on. Yes, it's not huge lumps of sum all at once, but really on some of that transmog gear, you may post it on the auction house 10 days in a row before it finally pulls the trigger and somebody buys it. Everybody buys mats all the time. So if you're doing endgame high level mat farming for herbalism and mining, you're going to make bank all the time with that. It's not going to be huge amounts, but it's going to be enough that you're going to notice your total gold deposits going up quickly. So Noah's got to head off to bed. All right, we'll see you. Good luck. Well, thanks, and we will see you next time. Thank you for stopping in and watching the stream, Noah, and checking in with us and showing that you're still kicking. I miss all the Minecraft, Machinima, and build challenge vids. Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of those build challenges and stuff like that. Machinima, they did some really nice castle build videos at one point, and I think that would be a fun activity for some of our users or some of our viewers here that are into doing Minecraft, is just doing some vanilla builds. And I do have access to a server that I can get back up and running again for doing some creative builds, and it would have to be on, you know, just a select few, because of course griefing, it's just a plain vanilla server, so it doesn't have any of the mods and stuff, and I don't want people coming through and busting up other people's builds. But okay, we got those 3 quests completed. Let's go and turn those in. But I think that would be a lot of fun for the folks. And then, you know, the top 3 builders or something like that, we could work together at doing some larger scale project. And I've always wanted to get into like something really quite large, like a frickin' build Hogwarts or something like that. That's going to take, you know, a year to build it completely. Probably not in creative, but... Alright, complete quest. What do we want here? Boots are not an upgrade. And the neck is definitely not going to be upgraded. What's going to sell for the most? The boots are. So we're going to take that. We have another completed quest here. Use the drums of the turtle god to help you defeat King Moltron. And we've got a skull to turn in. Place the Twilight Drake skull at the feeding grounds south of the Ascendance Rise and slay Desperiana. I'm not good at modded Minecraft. I spent my time in vanilla doing builds and survival. Well, modded's not really that much different, other than there's like a gajillion more blocks to play with. Especially if you get into some of the like chisel and bits and micro blocks, stuff like that. And now all of a sudden your blocks scale down to 1/64th of their size that you can build with. And you can really clean up a lot of edges and stuff like that with them. Carpentry blocks too. I really enjoy it. Like if you're going to play survival, having Tinker's Construct in survival is amazing because you can get all the good tools and everything. So let us place this skull on the ground.
Show yourself, beast! We will destroy you and your corrupt spawn, no matter where you hide.
Alright. There is our target we got to take out.
I can't attack.
Slay her now, before Aviana's magic wears off.
I gotta get my rage back up.
Despoil the winds of Hyjal, monster!
Exploring Hyjal is now done as well. That's good news. And we're going to skin this dragon we just killed off. Ah, yes, the Firelands. We are there, Jericho. We have reached the Firelands. King Moltron we got to go take care of now. We'll make our way that way. We are also literally one quest away from hitting 85 and heading off to Mysts of Pandaria. So we are not going to end up in Uldum. So next time on the next toon, actually I am happy that we finished Hyjal this time though, that the zone didn't break on me like it did with the mage. But next toon we will maybe just do the first couple of levels in Hyjal or Vashir and then go out to Uldum and display a little bit of that. So yes, Pandaland is coming. I didn't play Minecraft, but I watched someone play Dragon Quest Builders, which seemed similar. Most of the gameplay was building a town and defending it. Minecraft's a little bit more, it's a little bit more sandboxy than that. You really can build just about anything you want in it, so. Alright. They use the drums to help us defeat this guy. What the fuck, Archy? Oh, I did something wrong. Holy shit. Release and death count. Oops. Was not paying attention there, and we just racked one up on the old death count. How not fun was that? We'll let the drums come through and actually do their thing again this time. Reset this. Try again. Oh, now we have to wait for it to respawn. Damn you! Damn you all to hell! Some panda came out and took him out. Thank you. Yes, laugh it up. My pain and despair. We'll bang on the drum again and give this a try again. we'll let Tortilla come and do its thing here. Basically, I'm thinking Tortle is the one that's supposed to actually do the tanking. I'm just going to stand back here a bit, make sure I don't pull aggro. There we go. Stunned. I'll take a stunned. Nope, 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 you're not going to. You're not going to take me out again. Screw that.
It's too far away.
There we go.
I don't have a target.
Did have to vanish there at one point to keep myself alive on that one. But hey, we did it. Quest is complete. Now let's get the F out of here and go turn in these 2 quests, and we are going to be done. We're going to be done out here. The male night elf death sound is much more dramatic than the female one. Yeah, the male really does know how to ham it up a bit when he dies, doesn't he? By the way, wanted to say I've been loving your channel. Just found it this week. Well, thank you. I appreciate that unbelievably. Lately, I got to admit, I haven't been as sharp as I've been in previous streams. I don't know if it's just really I leveled 85 by picking an herb. Oh, that's kind of sad. That really sucked out the excitement behind being able to get level 85. But yeah, I haven't been as, I don't know, as sharp and witty, and I think I've been tired. It's been a lot to do with it too. There's been a lot going on with work and everything, so thank you for the grats. But we're going to turn in these quests anyway since we're here. I'm not going to accept any new quests because anything we do accept is just going to disappear on us anyway. Isn't there an event for that? Go through the portal to the Sanctum of the Prophets and aid Cineris in the defeat of Ragnaros. Oh, we'll do that. We got to do that. We'll do that one quest and then we'll go. We'll go to Pandara. We'll do this one. You have to. I think it's kind of written law that you can't leave here without completing that quest. We'll pretend. That's an intense orange sweater. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It gives the good contrast to the green screen in the background. Yep, just shut the cam off. Where are we here? Filters. If I turn that off, see how bloody green that screen is behind me? I contrast really well with it, so it, yeah, you know what? If I turn that with the green screen on, it definitely looks a lot more orange. But, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm getting my ass handed to me by some emissary of flame. It's warm, and it's wanting to be winter around here, so... Actually, it's not as bad tonight. We've got a nice, looks like close to full moon out there tonight, so... Alright, through the flame gate here. Let's go beat the shit out of Ragnaros. I'm ready to begin the battle. The battle to free Hyjal from Ragnaros has begun.
We are ready, Cenarius.
74 degrees. See, we had snow. Like, it was -7 degrees Monday morning. No, Tuesday morning when I got up. So yesterday. And we had like 4 or 5 inches of snow. And I'm ready for some cold weather. It's been warm here in the southern U.S. I'm not ready for, like I would, yeah, I want it to be warm forever. I don't want it to get cold again, but it always does.
It is only a matter of time before the Fire Lord becomes aware of our presence and comes to the Spire's defense.
Alright, let's get this done. So yeah, -7, that's like what, that's like gotta be 20 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Fahrenheit, somewhere around there. So yeah, it was chilly enough for us. I mean, it's no -40 like we're gonna get, but
Defile the halls of
There's Ragnaros. He's kind of a big badass.
Quickly,
He was a big
everyone
badass back in the
move into
day.
position. Force him back into the fireland.
Can't attack that target.
Face me, insects. I shall crush you firsthand.
Alright, we have to defeat him. Okay, I just did 300,000 experience on that, or 300,000 damage. Yeah, I'm getting some crazy wicked damage boost, that's for sure. I kind of agree with Emily. I work outside, ready for a weather change now, so. Oh, we're going to avoid that flame wash.
Assist me, my children.
Pay attention to the battle.
I am under assault.
Defeat the elementals attacking the druid. Where are these elementals? I don't see any elementals attacking the druids. Oh, that's these guys over here. Kill it! One elemental down. We gotta go all the way to the other side now. And defeat that one. Which it's already down anyway, so I didn't need to run over and get that one. So now we can go back to taking out Ragnarok, and Ragnaros, and now he's down. I believe we've been successful.
Of our combined strength, but we have pushed Ragnaros back into the firelands.
We must not let down our guard. It's only a matter of time before he regains his strength and returns.
You ever do
Lord
PvP?
Brazil
I love
into
it. I just started doing it, and I'm addicted.
with the
I
leaders
don't
of
do
the Horde and
PvP,
Beeline.
Bunny.
Ragnaros
I am absolutely
must be
fucking dreadful
defeated
at it,
in his
so I
home
don't.
realm.
I really, really
Only
don't.
then will he
All
forever
I do
be
is die
vanquished.
over and over and over again. A
Let
really
us
good
leave
example of
this
it is
place
my
for now.
sad
We must return
existence
to the
in my Call of
surface.
Duty stream that I did on
Restore
the other
the
weekend.
damage
So.
our enemies have caused.
Yeah, we're porting out of here. We're back to the gates. We're going to turn in this quest, and then we're actually going to leave here now. Speak with Earthshaker at the Earthruin Shrine in Stormwind City. Hey, we're going to be heading to Stormwind anyway. Any chance any of you guys could port me there? Of course not. I've got to fly all the way up and use the portal up here. Of course I do. Yeah, I did the Call of Duty beta on Sunday night, and of course I never got a chance to really play it at all this weekend because I was away. So basically a brand new, just rinsing and repeating and getting into it, and man, I was dying lots, but I was getting better towards the end. I did, yes, you know what, Rand, you're absolutely right. That one guy that killed the NPC in Duskwalla Marsh. Was it Duskwalla Marsh, or I think it was the wetlands, actually. No, yeah, it was Duskwalla Marsh, yeah. That one guy that killed that NPC. He pissed me off, so I just totally owned him. You don't camp kill an NPC, that's just douchey. I want my herb. Where's the herb? Tucked in here. Good luck with questing in Pandaland. I'm going to work on my shaman. Alright. Thank you for wishing me luck in Pandaland. I am looking forward to actually getting back to the Jade Forest because I really do like that zone. It's such an amazing zone to level in. And, of course, we got 5 more levels that we can go work on getting cash because we can't buy frickin' panda flying until basically after the fact, unless you can buy it off the black market auction house. And the chances you getting off the black market auction house are next to slim, the book that you need for getting flying. And it's not account bound, it's player bound, which is shitty. Well, the book isn't. You can get the book on any toon. But you need to... Greetings, Rogue. I've been asked to assemble a team for the high priority mission. Please come to Stormwind Keep immediately for briefing with King Varian Ryan, and I will be awaiting you there in the King's War Room. Except that quest is... And that's the turn in for that one, and we're not going to the Maelstrom. We are now heading off to Pandaland, and this is the whole opening sequence of the Pandaland. Mysts of Pandaria. What's the best expansion pack for leveling in your opinion? Burning Crusade. Burning Crusade is fantastic. Yes, Hellfire Peninsula is ugly and difficult to look at and kind of gross to look at, but the quests laid out in there and the amount of quests that are there are fantastically amazing. Like, there's so much to do.
Inspection of the wreckage,
hey, look, a cutscene. We're
there
at a
is no sign of Admiral Taylor or his ship.
200 ships at my disposal, yet the
Legion
one
leveling wasn't
my
too bad.
Goes missing.
Overall,
what of their last message?
Design,
Show me whatever
Legion
you have.
We have been drawn off
probably
course.
did the
On
best
airfield.
with being able
Any
to
casualties?
choose which zone you wanted to start in.
Uncharted
So
isle.
being able to pick
But the
any
white
one of the
pawn
4
is
zones
accounted
and then
for.
your zones
Repeat,
scaled to your
the
level.
white pawn is
I
safe.
wish they would do that clear across the whole game
Surprise
so that you
attack!
could just
Requesting
randomly
immediate
pick a zone and go work on there. So
Sir, the 7th Fleet has already been dispatched, but it could take weeks before it...
There's no time to waste. We'll send a small elite force to secure this new land.
some of the story
bring
behind
back
it
my
was maybe,
son.
well, you know what? No, if you went through and you did all the Pillars of Creation and stuff for your questing, there was some decent lore and stuff to go along with it, so...
Reporting in.
Complete quest, the King's Command, and report to Admiral Rogers at Skyfire. That is where we're heading now. Yeah, it's such a shame when you out-level a zone with good quests. Yeah, exactly. You know, having that ability that the zone scales with you and grows with you as you're playing, I think that's the best thing that they did. So that you can finish out that storyline, get the most out of it. Okay. We need to get on that ship. Onto that ship. I should double check, make sure there isn't a flying upgrade. Before we go all the way up there, I just want to double check that there isn't some type of flying upgrade option available to us. Maybe in one of these patches they released something to say, hey, we're going to take pity on you on Mysts of Pandaria to let you start flying in that zone. Yeah, Warlords of Draenor was fun leveling if you stayed in the zones and didn't live in the garrison. If you just stayed out of the freaking garrison, it was alright to deal with.
Well met.
Available. Anything available? Anything unavailable? Anything already known? Nothing is available or not available,
Safe
so
travels.
we're screwed. We're screwed. Alright, Pandaland it is. Back to having to run around on the grounds. At least we have our Nightmare mount that we could charge around with, so... No, you still can't fly in Pandaland until you're 90. It's just a shitstorm. Unless you can get... there's the book that you can pick up through the Black Market Auction House. But, of course, it's pretty competitive to get that book, and the prices go kind of crazy on it, so... I liked initially Warlords of Draenor leveling, yes, but I was not a fan of the Tanan Jungle stuff. See, the Tanan Jungle was basically a zone to allow players to get caught up in gear before they ended up... Speak with Admiral Rogers at the Skyfire Gunship. Well, we're at the Skyfire Gunship, and why did that show up in the wrong spot? Where are you, Rogers? Or are you actually down below? Ah, here we are.
This is the most powerful ship in the fleet.
You really have it for the Horde, don't you? No, I'm ready to depart. We're departing, so. Is that Legion? That other planet in the sky? No, that other planet is Argus that's in the sky. So it is that 7.3 update to Legion. That is that ugly little mark in the sky there with the center of it all getting tore out.
The flagship's last reported position was below. Can you see anything?
Fog. Nothing but dense fog.
Fog.
Wait,
Nothing but
stop
dense
it.
fog.
I see ships.
Horde ships. Hello, whatever your name is and whatever. I'm gonna guess that's some form of Asian. Is that Korean? Chinese? Japanese? I don't know. But welcome to the stream. Feel free to subscribe, link, whatever. Like. Yeah, don't forget to like the videos. That gets me trending for the day, which is good news.
What's the situation?
Alright, completing the quest. We're going to head down to ground level. Use the Skyfire Gyrocopter to slay 60 of the Garsh troops. And destroy 8 the Garshar Shredders. And then sink the Bladefist Reaper. And holy shit, they want us to do anything and everything. And it is this one that we've got to get into and do our flying. You're Korean. Well, welcome from Korea.
That one's for Theramore.
Alright, we need to get actually our hotbar to switch over to what we need to do.
Negative, Admiral.
Give us our
No sign of
tools.
Captain Taylor or his flagship.
Give us our weapons.
That's enough. All wings report back. Prepare for ground assault.
Wow, it like totally broke. It didn't give me my vehicle bar. I can't do that right now because my vehicle bar is broken. How bullshit is that? Way to go, this add-on LVUI, like totally shit the bed on being able to give me my weapons here. /EC. Anchors. I need, what am I looking for? Target frame, vehicle seat frame. That's not going to be it either. I'm not seeing a vehicle bar here as even an option. Target a frame, chat. Well, shit, because usually the action bar switches over. Okay, let's do it this way. We're gonna lock this. Close / reload UI. See what happens. If setting your hearth in Pandaria is a priority, you can still ride up to Kunlai and then up the stairs to the Great Wall, and then you can drop down into the zone with the capital city. Yeah, I'll probably just set the hearth to... Well, really, with the portal, you don't need to. Yeah, it is not letting me do this quest. It is completely fucking broke to me. Why? Why? You use, like, I don't know. It's just my luck, really, is what it is. It's my luck. I need to abandon the quest and restart it again and see if that does anything. Okay, it's going to fly me back. We'll hop out. We'll re-get the quest and try it again. See if we can get it to switch over. King Tim Games, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Gotta love it when shit just decides to break. Oh, it's already flying over. No, it didn't. It didn't even let me leave the quest. How stupid is that? Mashing my buttons. Can't do that right now. I can't even exit the vehicle. Well, shit. Do you do the WoW events? There's some of the events that I have done. Like, or are you talking like BlizzCon and stuff like that, or the actual in-game events? Some of the in-game events and stuff I've done, the different scenarios and stuff. But outside of that, I've not. Like BlizzCon and any of that stuff. Yeah, I did reload UI and it didn't do a damn thing. Did you click the arrow on your map next to the chopper? I will look at that. Is there an arrow on my map next to the chopper? Exit. Hey, that exit gate. That's handy. That gets us out of that mess, and then we can try this again.
Victory in battle is the only path to peace.
All right, we're going to accept the quests. I'm going to click on this again. Still no on the toolbar. What the fuck? Alright, slash, no, I want to go into interface, add-ons. No, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to actually have to log LVUI. Can I disable it right through here? Probably not. Action bars. Do we need to add an action bar? Do I need to enable one? Pet, stance, micro bar. Yeah, I might have to just disable it for this. Go back to the vanilla one, which is, oh my god, that really sucks. Let's log out real quick. I actually broke all of Pandaland. Pandaland doesn't exist anymore. We'll get this timer, we'll log out, I'll disable the add-on, log back in, and try it again. Loading. Add-ons. Let us try this again. So this should be just basically stock vanilla bars now, which are completely useless and ugly. And let's cycle through these bars. Do I have anything here? I don't have anything.
Significant native presence here. Ornate structures.
Cut the chatter, people. Eyes on the target.
Okay, I've literally broke my game. How amazing is
You
that?
heard the Admiral. Concentrate fire on the Horde base. Begin your attack runs.
So it's actually the game that's broke. Oh, hey, here we go, here we go. Now things are the way they're supposed to be. We have our hotbar. We'll just sit here and mow down, guys. Had to restart my computer. Watch your stream, thanks. You had to restart your computer. Just to watch my stream? That's amazing. Missiles away. Let's keep mowing things down here. How many of them more we got to get? And then as soon as this quest is over, we got to reload that whole interface thing because, yeah, I cannot do the stock interface thing. I haven't been able to do stock interface since vanilla. We don't have too many more of these guys we got to take out.
Well done.
All right, we've got that first part. First part is done. Now we got to go take out the ships. Missiles away.
Use your torpedo rockets on those ships. Confirmed
We
kill.
sunk that
Nice
ship.
shooting.
Off to the next one. And then we'll complete that quest and turn in this and get back to our proper interface.
Pay him back. Hit him with everything you've got. That one's for Theramore.
Done. Now we will head back and complete the quest. And then reload our
Any
interface.
sign of flagship down there?
I always love the Jade Forest. You know what? The Jade Forest is an amazing zone. I
Negative
love how it
no sign
adapts
of
and
Captain
changes
Taylor
and
or
shows
his
you
flagship.
progress as you're leveling with those little banners up on that one
That's enough. All
cliffside.
wings report back. Prepare for
It's
ground.
just really well done. I think it was a nice little thank you for, or a nice little sorry for screwing up so bad with Cataclysm. Alright, so can I re-enable it through here? Add-ons. Reload UI. Alright, we've got our normal add-on interface again, so
What's the situation?
whatever I broke is fixed. Complete quest. Use the Skyfire parachute to touch ground in Parashar Point, and then speak with Sully, the Pickle McCleary.
Show them what we're made of. Men, you've trained for this. You're among the elite. You are
Alright, we're just going to jump off the side. Nice little swan dive. Open the parachute, please. Thank you. Okay, good. I have fond memories of grinding the Order of the Cloud Serpent rep there. Yeah, it was a little bit of a grind, but the zone made it a lot nicer to do, so. Alright, we are
Something that needs fixing.
completing this quest. Okay, what do we got to get here? So we got to kill 6 grunt and 6 gear greasers. And what's the next one we got to do? Sully's flare gun to destroy 5 of the Horde war
We got
wagons.
something
We
to
got to do.
report.
Alright, we can do that. Let us move on.
They need to get closer.
So we need to hit a level right away so that our gear will level out, because right now our gear is way below what level it should be for in here with our heirloom gear, and it doesn't stabilize until after you hit that first level. So we really got to bust our ass in this first little bit to get enough experience to crank out to 86, and then our heirloom gear will balance out for us. So anyways, only need to do the Broken Isle Diplomat to get part 1 done. Well, there you go. Broken Isle Diplomat is it's not very hard to do. You'll go through just a few days doing quests down there, and you will have that done. I don't have mining. Why am I trying to click on that? We need some of the siege engines or war machines we got to take out.
I'm out of range.
We be no one shot in anything now, I tell you. Now, I don't think these are anything here that we can launch.
It's too far away.
There'll be another grunt. Did you choose a Night Elf Rogue, or was that voted on? No, I was voted on for Night Elf Rogue. That's what the winning vote was on the previous toon. So, no choice. Just like right now, the current leader is a Blood Elf Monk. Okay, there's one of those things with one of the war wagons that we have to destroy, the Horde war wagons.
I don't have a target.
That's actually really hard to say. Horde war wagon. Bit of a tongue twister. I think I've been drinking all day today. Honest, I've been at work. Yeah. I don't think we need a few more gear greasers. That's about it. Grunts, gear greaser. This guy here that's running away looking all panicked. And there's another one of these war wagons down here we'll take out. Blood Elf starting zone was cool back in the day. I've never leveled a horde toon, so I can't even begin to tell you what's cool or not cool about it. So I'm looking forward to that. If that's the case, it will be a totally new zone, totally new quests. Sexiest race in WoW? Yeah, I guess it's possible. I don't know. The humans are kind of hot. You can get the old Fabio hairstyle on the men. No, I want to destroy that. What am I doing? I'm sitting here yakking and not paying attention. So now I gotta wait for that to rebuild. My bad. Oh, gear greaser.
I need to get closer.
I needed to take him out too. Pay attention! Damn it! Terris, you're not paying attention. Oh, now we're gonna have the debate. Remember the 84,000 spell power wands. Yes, I actually do remember those, and now spell power doesn't mean shit. They converted it all into intellect. Alright, I need wagons to destroy. Bring me wagons. I can't fly my sorry ass around. I'm gonna let you guys fight to the death till you decide which is the best race. Hey, look, I can take this out. Weapon, flare gun. It's gone, it's destroyed. And another one just respawned right here, which is our first one we destroyed. You better get moving. Why, me? Yeah, I do have to get moving, because it's taking us forever to get this zone, or getting to a level where our gear actually comes back into play. Tauren males are the hottest? Well, I guess if you're into the whole cow thing. And here's a few guys that we're going to take out. Thank you for the sub, Doomhammer. Oh, son of a bitch. Somebody else came along and destroyed that fucking thing. Y'all are a bunch of pricks. Alright, we don't need any more of those guys, but I still need to get 2 more of the war wagons taken out. There's one here. Stay away, that's mine! Mine, I say! Rifus, thank you for the sub, I appreciate that. Provonus 8 Tauren tonight. I had Mechano Strider, I guess. That'd be about the closest thing I could come up with. For chicken. Alright, those quests are finally complete. Let's go turn those in and we can run around on our Nightmare, which actually is a pretty decent little mount. I am glad that I went through the pain and torment to get that done.
Keep your eyes open.
Complete quests. 19,500 experience. Complete quest. 19,500 experience. Use Sully Flare Gun to clear out the barricades and confront Gottroll at the end of the docks. Alright, Flare Gun it is. Let me past. Use the Dark Moon Fair for a 10% XP buff. Yes and no. By the time you get to the Dark Moon Fair, and then you get it, and then you come back, like, it's only good for an hour, right? And by the time you're done screwing around with that, the XP bonus that you would have got if you just jumped in and did the quests and did your leveling and stuff, the time it would take you would make up equal the distance that you would need to worry about that. So it's actually not really worth screwing around with it.
Must be another base.
Complete quest. What are we going to get? We're going to get a... Technically right now it is a useful chest piece, but it's not going to be a useful chest piece as soon as we hit 1 level, because everything's going to do a massive jump for our heirloom gear. So
No sign of the flagship. No sign of Admiral Taylor or Prince Anduin.
Horde troops are swimming towards your position. Open fire at once.
Admiral, I think they mean to surrender. They're not armed. They're just trying not to drown.
You don't think they'll hesitate to strangle you with their bare hands? Gun them down!
great. So we're just murdering a bunch of Horde.
We're unarmed. I don't feel well.
I don't feel well about it either.
They deserve to die. You beasts! What sort of madness is this?
Ah, here you go. We're taking the nightmares out of
Men,
us.
stand down! This is one of the natives.
We've met a Pandaren.
We are from
Yay!
the Alliance and mean you no harm. Tell me.
Envoy of the Alliance. Find and meet with the leader at the Padawan village. And slay 10 Shah Hunters and 5 Shah Harbingers.
Back to your
And
duties.
that's what we got to do. So that's what we're going to work on as we make our way up there.
Don't understand. We're fighting a war here.
Oh, I understand perfectly.
I understand perfectly.
But Pandaria is not like whatever.
Alright, so we've got to take out a whole pile of these things. Hey, stay away from those little fistulas in the ground, because they will slow you down. And I mean, you're already slow enough by having to run around. You don't want to be anymore. So, since when are you playing World of Warcraft? I've been playing World of Warcraft since beta 2004. So back when I was still in my 20s is when I started playing this game. And eventually age caught up to me, and here I rot on the bowels of what is World of Warcraft, and slowly am aging into non-existence playing this game. I felt like I was in therapy while doing Mysts of Pandaria, fighting emotions. It really does make you touch your inner self as you work on this. Your boy Wolf, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again today.
I'm out of range.
I'm out of range. I'm always out of range. Come on, die faster. Things will start dying much faster once we can level 1 level and get our heirloom gear up to where it needs to be. Things have been good. I've been, you know, a little distracted, and my streams haven't been the way I wanted them to be the last week or so, but I think they'll come around. The big thing is being consistent, making sure I'm putting content out there that everybody's happy with. And if you're not happy with it, too bad. No, I'm kidding. Come on. Oh, hey, there we got a one-shot off. That was good. Oh, but we're really close to one of those little fistula things that's gonna slow us down. Little fissures in the ground of shadow energy. Consistency can definitely be hard with the stream for sure. And the big thing is I do better when chat's been really active. And I think like everybody's been, I don't know if it's just been like a fall time funk, but even chat's been a little bit slower than usual. And as long as chat's active, things go a lot better. So, will you make videos on this channel, or do you only do streams? I only do streams just because I have a full-time job. I manage a couple of independent computer stores, and I do, like, you know, on-site business and networking, consulting, and IT stuff. And I don't have the time to actually do videos and streams. So it would either be one or the other. I'd, you know, play a while, create a video, and then for me, I'm kind of a, I don't know, it's like an OCD or something issue where I need to go through, when I do the editing process, I need to make sure all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, and need to work at attempting to put out some type of a polished product. And I find I end up spending way more time doing the video editing than the actual content of the video that's in there. So you could spend, say, 2 hours and do up a bunch of video content, and then it would take me 10 hours to edit that video to the way that I would want it to be able to upload on my channel. So yeah, it ends up becoming more work than actual play with it. So they do take so much time. You're absolutely right, you boy Wolf. It is rough to try to be able to do that. So the tools I use for editing when I am going to do actual video editing is I use Pinnacle Studio HD for doing my editing. I like the fact that it has multiple channels. I never really got into doing Adobe Premiere, so I find it's a little bit too overwhelming.
We shall never yield.
Christian, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again.
If it is war, you mean
Tell
to
me of
bring
your
to
travels.
our
Where the streams, it's just OBS gameplay. It's raw material. If I fuck up, everybody gets to see it and enjoy it. So
I do not know
make fun of me, whatever works.
Is on me. Nobody alone.
Lots of new quests we're grabbing here.
May the mists protect.
If I actually accept them. Accepting them would actually be a good thing. There we go.
Is anyone in need of medical aid?
If only I had a better computer so I could stream. Streaming's not... You don't need a huge computer. Like right now, like I've got an i7 16 gigs RAM and a GTX 680 graphic card. When I look at OBS, I've got it set at 30 frames per second, and it's only using 7.1% CPU usage. So, I mean, you can get away with an i5 with this with no problem. And I'm sure, like, my graphics card for World of Warcraft is definitely overkill. It played Call of Duty okay. I did have some graphics lag issues, and I think that was a lot of the reason why I kept getting destroyed out there. But that's, I don't think you need to have you need an internet connection. You need a decent upload to be able to stream. If you've got a good upload, you can stream anything. And you don't even need to go for, like, I mean, you could, I've been toying around the idea of loading up some old, like, DOS games, like maybe doing some Police Quest and Heroes Quest to do some streaming of some of the old school stuff. But what's my favorite class? My favorite class is hands down Paladin. Protection Paladin all day, every day if I could. It is so much fun to play. So, all right, we need to heal some of these guys, and before they get to red, because that means they're dead. If the little arrow starts to turn red, you've got some issues. You got to rush to them to heal them. Jeebs, you're in Mysts of Pandaria now. I love this area. You know what? I do too. And I've just started MoP, so you are right in here. Have you heard of Divinity Original Sin 2, Terris? I've heard of Divinity Original Sin 2. I have not, but I have heard of them. Oh, here's another guy that's like on the verge of dying. If you don't get him with that, if he gets too low, you're screwed. You're not going to raise him. Use your work laptop to play World of Warcraft and other stuff. See, I can't game on a laptop. It's got to be a desktop for me. I've sold gaming laptops to customers. MSI, I think, makes some of the nicest gaming laptops on the market. I sold some of the Asus ones. Actually, in fact, I just sold a Republica Gamer system here this week for somebody that's not even gaming. They're using it strictly as a business machine, but they wanted raw power, performance, and dedicated graphics, so they got a Republica Gamer system. But I can't bring myself to play on a laptop. I want all of my bells and whistles, and I don't want it to be portable. I want it to have lots of fans and LEDs and bling. My LEDs are pretty much all burnt out in this case now. When I do get around to building a new box, it's going to be chocked full of... I actually want to go for the Thermaltake RGB case. And that thing's going to glow like you wouldn't believe when I'm done with it. So, if you're familiar with Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, it's like a modern version of that. Okay, yes, see, I am a huge Baldur's Gate fan. I actually, when I was quite a bit younger, tried applying for working at BioWare because their head office was in Edmonton, which is the capital here in Alberta. So I really would have loved to have worked for that company. And they're the guys that made all that. Of course, they're also the guys responsible for Knights of the Old Republic and the Old Republic Online. That's BioWare for some of the other stuff they've done. Baldur's Gate was my first real video game. See, my first real video game was Heroes Quest by Sierra. It was a DOS-based game. Absolutely loved that. And then, of course, went into Police Quests 1 through 3, Space Quest 1 through 3, Leisure Suit Larry's. They were all fantastic games back then. Back when I was about 10. See, I was... You know what? I was started playing Heroes Quest back when I was... I would have been in middle school, so that'd be grade 12, or 12 years old, around there.
Welcome.
Middle school. My first video game was Doom. Doom was good. Doom was amazing. How many more peons? Actually, none. We have all 3 of those quests done, so we can go turn them in, but one of them is an actual turn in down over here that we'll get done first. Let us mount up on our nightmare and go turn in this quest on this tiny little island over here. For like full-on PvP games back in the day, I really loved playing Jedi Knight 2. That was a great, like, especially if you did like just saber battles and stuff like that.
Farewell.
And Unreal Tournament. Oh, frick, I absolutely loved playing Unreal Tournament. Sounds cliche, but my first video game was Mario and Duck Hunt. Well, that's console game. It's not cliche. Mario was amazing. NES was a fantastic console in the day. I did play Pong. It was real and legit for everybody to, like, on the market, the Atari. So, there's some dating. This guy that was staying with us when I was younger, he was a friend of my mom and dad's, and he needed a place to crash. He had an old Atari that had a tape drive on it that used like regular cassette tapes, if you even know what a cassette tape is, and that's what the software was loaded on. I did hear that Atari was making a new console, and it's looks like USB-C is the connection that they're using on it, and it's going to have like all of the old school stuff loaded on it. My coworker's got a friend that also develops Raspberry Pi systems, and that have like every console game loaded on it, from NES straight through to, I think he's now got the PS1 loaded onto it, so he's had to switch from using an SD card to a full-on hard drive in the unit now, because the PS1, the size of the ROMs get quite a bit larger on it. And then he's now working on another one where he gets to introduce some of the DOS games, so things like any of those Sierra games and stuff will be able to load on these little Raspberry Pis, which will be freaking amazing to play. PC Master Race, absolutely. Hey, Vedigar popped in here. Right, welcome Vedigar. Saw you sneak in. Yeah, I'm definitely a PC Master Race kind of guy. The difference is PC gaming is fucking expensive. Now, with that said, your tower is going to last longer than what the average console will, but the graphics capabilities are a gajillion times, at least a bajillion times better than what console is capable of doing. But I mean, you got a gaming tower that's $2,000 to start, or a console that's $500. For some people, console's the only way to go, but you don't get stuff like this to play on it. So, Battle Chess. Oh god, I remember playing Battle Chess way back when. That was back in 1995. Been a while since I was last up there. Complete quest, complete quest, complete quest. Let's get these done. Let's get to level 86 so our heirloom gear is actually worth something.
At ease, soldier. I'm counting on you.
Tell me of your travels.
Twin Spire, and okay, so we just gathered up a few more quests here that are nicely clustered for us. This way. We're going to go through this little opening over here to get them done. Get her done! Time for a quick shot of coffee, though. And the cat has come to join us in the stream as well. Welcome back, cat. You can't live without climbing all over me at one point through here. Okay, let's go around this side of the tree and then up, and then keep the cat away from the mic, and don't step in my coffee. Seriously, cat, you are a menace. A menace to society, you are.
I'm not afraid of you.
Alright, we freed the first one. You want my cat? You can have my cat. I love PC gaming. I don't think I could go back to console. Usually my husband and I will just swap parts. Or I'll get his old parts because he's always upgrading, so it's a good deal. Yeah, but every once in a while it wouldn't be a bad idea for you to get some of the new parts. Let him suffer the old stuff. Let him be jealous. Seriously? Come on now. Leave my mouse alone. Leave it alone.
I need a target.
Someday I'm going to be a hero like you.
Someday you're going to be a hero like me. Well, I'm not much of a hero. I keep getting my ass handed to me by stupid quests. Hey, get back here. You're not running away.
Tell me a story.
Come on, leave my freaking keyboard alone.
I'm out of range.
Oh, you know what? It was fun coming through here and playing this with the mage. Call down an airstrike. Inbound bombs. Yay, we just blew up a whole pile of shit. And man, have we stirred up the pot here now. Let's see if we can keep ourselves alive long enough here. Kill a bunch of imps. What the hell? I've like totally woke up the entire world here. Everything must die! 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 Die now! Okay, good. I think we've successfully oh no, there's still one imp over here that's being a pain in the ass. That got a little hairy there for a second. Yes, the kitty does love me. Liam August, welcome to the stream, by the way. Army Man VP! Welcome, Army. Good to see you again. And you, thanks for scaring us all. We're like totally miserable now and freaked right out. Next, we gotta bomb some more shit. Oh, these things, right. We got to flare up these for an airstrike. Bring on the airstrike. And they're done.
Get closer.
And we got the weapons cache here that we've got to take out next. And nuke. Totally just zoned out there for a second. Totally stopped talking. Was totally just mind numb. Man, I hate it when that happens. Totally forget that you're existing. Okay, I think we've just got a couple more of these things that we have to airstrike. Oh no, this is the last of the airstrikes, and then we just got to slay Dalgan, and then Belandra we got to take out. Oh, we still have some regular horde here too that we have to dispatch, which would be these guys.
I don't have a target.
Okay, now we're gonna head up to the next level and I think it's actually the very top level we got to go to take out the other two. And then we'll have to go back and step out this quest, and then we're going to come back here yet again. It's a little bit of back and forth here when you're first starting. What spec am I playing? I am playing a outlaw rogue. So I'm running around with dual-wield swords. I haven't been really using stealth all that much because I'm lazy, and I shouldn't be lazy. I should take advantage of the stealth when I can. Oh, the cat got pissed off with me and was leaving. I've done Outlaw Rogue from the minute that we could choose our class, and I need to wait now for the guy to spawn right here. There he is. Sweet, perfect. We didn't have to wait very long. Oh, are we going to be able to just turn all these right in here? That would be fantastic without us having to run back. And we can. Perfect. Complete quest. Complete quest. Complete quest. Complete quest. All right. Gat roll we got to take out.
Burn, Alliance scum! Burn!
I've been stunned. That is fantastic. Apparently we're done.
What happened here? What was that thing?
And what we're going to take is a head piece that technically would work for us right now, but we're not going to bother equipping it because as soon as I get another 20%, we're not going to need it again. So
I am not surprised. The horde of monsters.
So we just hop on the old chopper here, and it's going to take us back to Padawan Village.
Will you help us?
I have seen your sky fortress.
I believe it takes it back. Yes, return to Padawan Village. Oh, we've just been zapped by the gazer. No, no, we can't die. Quest turn-in time. Down one level below us here, I think. No, it's not. It's over on the other side. Let's mount up. Mount up, we'll get there faster. Break into the next quest chain here.
This is the most
there you go, Admiral.
For your hospitality, man. I assure you, you're doing the right thing.
The white pawn we got to take care of, and we got to take out some hosens. So that's these guys down here. And I believe there's also another quest down here too that we got to pick up.
I'm out of range.
Have you played Demon Hunter? If so, yes. Do you like the class? I have not played a Demon Hunter, so I can't give you Paladin, Mage, and now Rogue are the classes that I've played. I've done lots of Paladins. I've done a couple of Mages. I did do a Hunter way back in the day to like level 60 something, and a Warrior to like level 40 something, and that's what I've done for classes. So. Don't you hate how Pandaria is the only zone you can't fly in after you hit... Yeah, it really is a pain in the ass that you have to run around here. That there wasn't any like Pathfinder type sequence that we could do here. Alright, so what do we got to get in here now? There is... We got to find the 3 clues. So let's go for a little bit of a swim here and see if we can find those clues. Actually, we're not even swimming. What the hell? Let's get on this boat. Apparently the water is not so deep here. There we go. Now we're getting into the water.
It's too far away.
And we do have one of the clues right here that we can grab. Oh, hey, I got knocked down. Son of a bitch. Soldier is not like the others. He looks like a personal bodyguard. Okay, that's fine. There is still more that we need to get into for various hints here. So we need to get down into the bowels of this ship. I believe this banner is a clue, which we will get. The King's Royal Banner. We got the map. What else we got up at this end? We got the journal. We have a quick little breath that we've got to take. I think there's still more down here we have to find. Let us keep looking. Not seeing anything else here. Take out one of the divers here. Ah, he had the captain's logo on there, so he was the last thing that we needed to gather. Now we need to get our ass out of here. Through one of these windows will work. We're out. And we've got some poppy over here that we can grab. Some herb that we are like a million miles way too far behind. So of course we're just getting fragments of these herbs, which, you know what, at least it lets you continue your leveling, or continue your herbalism skill, even though you're way too low level to actually be gathering that herb. I'm glad that they did add that in, because you're blowing through these quests, or these zones so fast that to try to keep your professions leveled at the same pace is next to impossible. So, all right, missing admiral. We're going to follow this whole quest chain. We're not going to be able to get the whole quest chain done tonight. Mind you, we still got another good 40 minutes of the stream that we can do here tonight. Surprised how early it is. It seemed much later than that.
Your friend
complete quest.
Fight. He nearly escaped. But now
the Path of War, kill 12 Slingtail Tree Leapers. Nice little additional bundle of quests here that we have to take care of. I know that we got to gather some keys and stuff to free these prisoners. We can't just free them without the key. Terris, sing us a song. I don't sing. It's not happening. You couldn't pay me enough to sing a song. What time is it for me right now? It is just about 10 after 11 for us here at night. Another tree leaper, and hey, we got a key. We will free one of the prisoners. Are we supposed to gather some like skulls and shit in here too, or is that a later quest?
I'm out of range.
Oh no, there they are, right there. All the skulls we got to pick up. One. We need 8 of them in total. Get a couple of shots in on those while that guy's running around killing them. Might as well at least get some credit for him. How many keys did we just pick up? Did we get more than one? Hoping we got some more. And we continue on.
Too far away. Need to get closer.
So tomorrow's stream, you'll probably end up just continue on from here. It'd be nice if, I don't know if we'd be able to push through and actually get Pandara done tomorrow. I think it's going to be sometime Friday when we actually get Pandara done, but we're going to be in Warlords before the end of the weekend for sure. Making our jump on that to get her done. We're still feeding off a little bit of rested XP that we've managed to collect here, so I think that's why things are cruising along a little bit faster. We are going to hit our level here very quickly. Do I have enough for the last one here, or do I gotta go kill some more? Ah, damn it, I didn't have quite enough keys. You, give me a key. Hey, look at that, he gave me a key. What a guy. No, that was my guy to free, you little... Now I gotta go find somebody else to free, you jerk. Alright. They're all freed. Prisoners all freed. I need one more of these tree leapers we're going to take out. He'll work. Done. Done like dinner. Do I stream every day? I try to stream every day. Like, the last little while I've been taking off during the weekends because we've been camping and stuff, but winter is coming. So... camping has not been it doesn't look like that's going to be happening in our near future, and we just hit level 86. Hey, 86 done. This belt though, this we can swap out for sure, so I want the crit and haste is the way I'm going to go. And ancient skulls, complete quest, and we have another quest where we got to defeat the tiger, and we're going to get some boots for it. But yeah, so things that we can replace are our gloves, our belt, our boots, one ring, and everything else is heirloom. But now, if I look at my heirloom stuff, look, the helm is 384. It took a massive jump. It went from like 2-something up to 384. So it made a significant jump in quality. So now we're going to start chewing through stuff like crazy. Let's look at our gear, though. We've got... mail hands, no good to us. The belt, though, is an upgrade by 100 points. We have a ring that is an upgrade for us by almost 100 points, and I'm going to take it. What else we got? We got a headpiece. We're not going to change that out. We got an axe. We're not going to change that out. Any other loot? Chest piece is no good to us. One-handed mace is no good to us. Looks like that's it. That's it for gear. But still, that's already a significant jump in the right direction. Things will start dying a lot faster for us now. And, of course, our stamina is also climbing up too now. So, what are we at? 31.6 thousand health now. So, I mean, it's nothing compared to endgame where you're up into the millions. But it's something. Tiger is over this way. We'll take out this guy because we're going to get through this, around this little village here. Yeah, so if I'm around, like I generally Sunday night through Thursday night, yes, I am streaming. Fridays and Saturday nights are kind of up in the air. If I don't have anything planned with the family, I will stream on those nights. If I do have something planned, I'm generally going to let everybody know that I am around, and or I'm not going to be around if I'm going to be off and doing something with the family or getting together with some friends and stuff. Because of course, real life still has to happen. If I completely ignore my wife while I'm doing the streams, she's going to end up disowning me. So, but she gets up and works like way earlier than I do in the morning. So it works out well that she goes off to bed and then I start my stream. Because I literally do not even get out of bed for like 2 hours till, of course, she, like 2 hours after she's already gone to work. So it's easier for me to stay up later at night. I'm more of a night owl anyway. Like I have a real hard time falling to bed at night. So I detox myself with the streams. from the day's workload. Let's go turn in that quest. I'm sitting here rambling and not doing quest turn-ins. Rambling. Rambling is entertainment, though. I was watching some streams last night, and the big thing with keeping your stream content active is making sure that you're communicating with you guys, because you're the important ones, because you're the ones watching, and then making sure that I keep the content for there's constantly stuff going on. Generally, they say you've got 15 seconds. If you've got somebody new that's come to your channel, you've got 15 seconds to get them to say, you know what, yeah, I'm going to stick around here and watch for a bit. Quite a lot of people end up being lurkers, where they just want to chill and watch. Emily, I'm going to head off to bed. Have a good night. You too. Have a good night, and thank you for watching my stream. And hopefully we'll catch you again.
Not like strangers, but
Slingtail, flesh, no, fish rippers. We got to go get.
Not punish me for this deed.
So that's the guys that are all going to be like running down the path here towards this camp.
You must engage the Hosen while I run through.
So yeah, the streamer was saying that you got like 15 seconds to get people in and hooked. If they're in and hooked in 15 seconds, you've done your job and you've got them. So 15 seconds, that's not a lot of time. And so to sit here, like when I did my 10-hour stream, oh fuck, like I talked for like 10 hours when I did that 1,000 sub stream special. And literally, that's what I did, was sit here and yak for 1,000, or like, it seemed like 1,000 years. But to sit here and talk to yourself and try not to repeat yourself too often, which, I mean, it's going to happen, because you can only sit here and yak to yourself for so long before it kind of gets a little bit repetitive. Anybody with us walk into the room right now, they'd figure I'm losing my mind because I'm sitting here yakking to myself, but it is what it is. Maybe I am losing my mind. Why not, right? It's fun losing your mind and you know, having to live in one of them little rubber rooms for stream content. Alright, slingtails are done. We also have some herb over here. Where is it? It's like right here. There it is. Tucked into the trees. It's some tea, green leaf tea, green tea. What are you doing attacking me? There's some guards there that you could have attacked. Alright, we're heading into this camp. Oh, you know what? I love this quest chain that's going to be coming up here with those, that dwarf and the, there's a dwarf and night elf and I can't remember who else there is. But it's a great little story chain here. Socks gets turned into Jade. Was it Socks? Was it Socks that got zapped? Or was Socks the one that got the shot in the head? We'll soon find out. I'm going to grab the flight point here while we're here, though. Drink. Quest step. Complete quest. And now we have to go through and wait for these guys. Yeah, it's these guys here. So there's Mishka, SI7, Sully, and Rel.
I have done nothing. This is the work of the Slingtail Chief, Gagat.
You think we can believe him, Commander?
We have no other choice. Put down your weapon, warrior, and we will put down ours.
Slowly, then.
Slowly, then. We put away our weapons. I sent you a B-tag request, sir.
Into our village.
Oh.
You may stay, only until Taylor is well. But then, you
I have accepted any invites I had available.
We will be watching you.
We will be watching you.
Keep your mind on the mission.
Alright, so what do we got to do? Speak to Elder Lushan, Pearl Keeper, Fujian, Instructor Sharpfin, and Temdo at Perfect Village. And road rations. Collect 6 tortoise flanks. Let's get the tortoise flanks done first, because that's kind of a little bit of a grind. It's kind of shitty drop rates on them, and somebody else has already been out here killing them all, so we're going to get some skinning skills.
I'm out of range.
Was it Warlords or was it Pandara that dropped every once in a while? You could get the drop rate for where you would learn the ability to get your max level in your urban. I can't remember. I think it might have been Warlords. I'm thinking. Confused now. Where you just read the scroll and it unlocks it for you to be able to get up to like level 700 or whatever. Alright, these tortoises are what we got to kill to get our flanks. And hey, look, we got underwater breathing. Warlords. It was Warlords. Okay. So I've got like 7 levels left that I got to worry about. Or no, try that again. 4 levels left before I need to worry about not training anymore. So I'll probably have to train at least my herbalism one more time. No, my skinning one more time because I've almost got it. I could actually train it now because I'm at 504 and I think 525 is where it currently is capped at. So I got to get that uploaded again. Let's skin that. Like I said, shitty drop rate. We've only got 1 of the tortoise meat so far. Of course, it's been a little bit farmed over here for them because somebody is just ahead of me on these quest chains, so... Okay, you guys can step up the drop rates anytime now. 2 flanks.
I can't attack that. I don't have a target.
3. That's starting to step up a little bit anyway. We've almost used up all of our rested XP. Well, I'm disappointed that we never ended up making it into Uldum this time, but that's the goal for the next toon that we're going to level is being able to do some Uldum. And we know what we haven't yet to do on any of our toons is Deep Home as well. So those are some things that I got to try to keep in mind here in the future is spacing my quests out enough so that I can get into those other zones and showcase them a little bit, because right now it's been a lot of Hyjal and Bashir and none of Deep Home and none of Uldum so far, so I gotta share the love on the other zones. And of course Pandara, you never really make it out of Jade Forest at all on here. And one of these days I'm gonna have to just go through and we'll do like a lore master grind or something on, we'll pick an expansion and I'm gonna do like the lore master grind on it. Like I've already got lore master on these zones anyway, from other toons that I've gone and played out here. But we could do the whole grind thing and try to get each of the zones completed. And so that you guys can have a look at them. Of course, a Legion, you see all the zones because you need to be able to, for your Pathfinder, you need to get all those zones done. And technically for Warlords Pathfinder, you need to get all those zones done as well. So everybody is going to see them for playing. But for some of these other ones that aren't, you're just blasting through them. You're doing like these one zones, or if you're quest leveling, you never see them. Or sorry, not quest leveling, dungeon leveling. You never see any of the zones with dungeon leveling. So I'm doing Lore Master, Outlander grind, left Outlander. So yeah, you know what? That one is probably one of the harder ones to do because the quests are so spread out. And then I want to think that the quest chains for Alder and Scryer, you got to do both of them to get Lore Master for that. And then there's actually another part of that Lore Master where you are under the rep grinds anywhere where you can earn Exalted under both those reps. I come in peace, my friend. Let's swim through their little globe here. Be disrespectful. Still a couple more guys here we're going to talk to. Went from 58 to 64 just in Hellfire Peninsula. Oh yeah, easily. Oh, you went in at 58. See, I always stay in a zone, in a expansion until your expected level cap for that. So I stayed in Azeroth until I hit level 60, and then went through. And I got a feeling. I want to say I was like on one of the toons. I come from the Alliance. Why aren't you letting me talk to you? There we go. Worked that time. I want to say at one of them I was like level 66 by the time I finished Hellfire Peninsula. At least 65. And then I went and did... I think it was on the Paladin. I went through... I did all of Hellfire Peninsula. I did all of Zangar Marsh. I did like 3 or 4 quests in Blade's Edge. And I was done. I was out of Burning Crusade and moving on. So
keep your eyes open.
Complete quest.
Goodbye.
Complete quest. And now we have another new quest here.
Admiral,
Collect 8 paraffin heirlooms from dead paraffin villagers in Moonwater Retreats.
Carrier support, we can push north.
Abdullah, welcome to the stream.
What?
Good morning to you as well.
To the main battle group to provide carrier escort. The full might of the Alliance Navy will arrive in 2 months' time.
What am I supposed to do until then? I've got no men. We don't know where the Horde are.
Collect the Water Speaker staff and ceremonial robes, jade crown, and rosewood beads from the Slingtail Sticky Paws.
I suggest a scouting mission.
Alright, she's going to go do a scouting mission, and then this is going to lead all into the whole quest chain that's coming. But in the meantime, we get to run off and do these quests down here, so... I like how this just kind of plays out in the background. It doesn't involve you right now, but eventually it will end up involving us.
If there's any sign of Anduin,
how can I help
we'll find it.
Wait.
Can you
Even though we are not friends, you should not go into unfamiliar territory alone.
See, he's going to go with them, and oh, it's going to be... I love that whole quest chain.
Go with you.
Or sorry, his brother is going to go with him. Alright, let's go off. We'll get these couple of quests done. By the time we get these completed, their little scenario will be completed, and we'll be able to do that whole series of quests. Not to mention, I think we're going to end up having to go over here, and then there's like a whole bunch of Miyagi-type quests that we got to do. Alright, if I remember correctly, we are gathering drops from these guys. So kill anything and everything we see for the flesh strippers that are here. And then also there's all the relics and stuff up over on the hillside here that we got to go after. So ready to get this. All the items from the Sticky Paws.
Target.
Each one of these has the potential of dropping the 4 different items that we need. There is the ceremonial robes. That's completed. The staff is done. Rosewood beads. And the heirlooms are off various corpses that are laying around here, so... Looting everything. Alright, that quest is done with the Jade Crown, so now we're just going around and gathering up whatever heirlooms we can get our hands on. This will be a prime opportunity to take advantage of some of our stealthing capabilities. I'm going to school now. I'll definitely come back and to your stream later. Alright, goodbye. Have a good day at school. And we'll catch you next time. Thank you for stopping in.
Out of rain.
Heirloom. Loot another heirloom. Come on, bring the heirlooms. We got some herb here as well. We need 3 more heirlooms. There's nobody hiding out in this shack. We're going to stealth our way through any of these mobs. So much for stealthing.
I don't have a target.
Achievement, watersmithing progress. What the hell is that? Discover each of the Junie lore objects in Pandaria.
To get closer.
Oh, I clicked on that thing. Ah, that'll do it.
It's too far away.
And done. Those quests are complete. We're going to mount up and get out of here, and then we're also going to get that other new chain to do the hunting, kind of the whole scouting quests. I like the sniper one. I think that's probably the funnest. Where you get to do some horrid headshots. Alright, we can turn in these quests now. Right around the corner here. And complete. Now this should open up this other chain. Speak with Elder Lushan and witness the water speaker ceremony. What class do you enjoy leveling the most? I absolutely enjoyed leveling the Paladin the most. The Paladin, you can just take on so many mobs at once as a protection Paladin. And it was, yeah, like I love being able to run into a group of 10, 12 mobs and end up destroying them all. Even in Legion, the elites in Suramar, yeah, I had like 15 of them beating on me at one point. And yeah, I had to throw a lay on hands on it, but I survived it. That doesn't happen every day, so. Alright, we get to witness a ceremony here. Yay, and this is kind of boring because it's not even a cutscene. We just have to exist. We just have to wait till it's done, then we can turn in the quest. It's a little bit of a time sink is what this is, to slow you down a little bit.
Through the silent deeps. Awaken from the great waters beyond.
Awaken from the great waters beyond.
In this time of need.
Alright, looks like this ceremony's picking up some steam here. Oh, we're going to end up with a quest chain here too as well to train them military-wise.
Brother, I see
a great darkness looming before you.
Everywhere I look, the rivers have dried.
Complete quest. Okay, so new achievement.
One path. One river.
Listen to Rel's report. Hey, now we're starting that chain. And of course we got like 2 different scenarios happening right now, which is funny.
We had traveled north through the forest for... We stopped when we found a strange fallen tree. What do you suppose happened to this tree, Sully?
What do you suppose happened to this tree?
It wasn't cut down. It didn't fall on its own.
What's that over there? Some kind of bird?
No, that's a plane. Wait, a plane?
A plane?
That's Amber and Nim's plane. They might be alive after all.
Alright. We get to fend off some hosen here.
She's still breathing.
Listen up, men.
Get
Prepare
over here.
for a hosen ambush.
We're preparing for a hosen ambush.
Little Lou, keep Amber alive. Sully, try and keep this plane from exploding on us. I'll hold them off as long as I can. I readied my swords for battle. Of course, we can't use our own abilities. We have to use theirs. Oh, hey. Let's actually use our abilities. Next. So we have like a weak attack, a strong attack, and the strongest attack. Of course, it's they call it a sure strike or strong attack, stronger attack, and strongest attack.
Each of them have independent. Sully in this quest line is absolutely hilarious, especially when we get to the raccoons. I love the whole raccoons thing. Come on. Especially when Amber like shoots that one raccoon in the head.
Sully, Little Lou, our plans have changed. We need to transport Amber back
I'll
to
name
the
him
main camp.
Socks.
That's not necessary. I'll be coming with you.
You've got to be kidding me. You're nearly dead. Look at you.
You're nearly dead.
No,
Yeah.
Sully. My injuries will heal. Right now, we need to find the White Pawn.
Wait, what's the White Pawn? I thought we were attacking the Hosen.
Alright. That is scenario number 1. The first part of the story is completed.
Don't worry about me.
Ralph,
Complete
please,
quest.
Save your energy.
Now we get to listen to
Got something
Sully's.
to report. You got something that needs fixing? We were still going north when we stopped near this big old clearing.
Ah, Socks.
He considers me.
Socks! No! Spoiler alert.
No, but I can put one together in a pinch. Let's see, do you need a wood cutting axe or a people killing axe?
A wood killing axe or a people killing axe?
Yes, sir.
You need a wood cutting axe. Alright. Let us continue our little story. Anytime now, they could move this along just a little bit.
Yes, sir. This way, Sully. I see the perfect spot. I'll hide up here in the shadows. If you run into any trouble, just shine the light on the target, and I'll take care of them.
I found an old rifle scope in my pockets. It'd have to do. If I saw anything dangerous, I'd hit it with a light, and Amber's sniper rifle would take care of the rest.
So that's the first shrine done. Now we have to do the next one, which is further along. Keep an eye out for tigers. Tigers are the things that we got to look out for, so... Actually, I think it's more along this side we need to stay with. Of course, there's no mounting in this quest. You have 6 deaths now. Yeah, I did a stupid thing earlier. Accidentally jumped the gun on killing something that I was supposed to let Tortola do the killing. Hello, target. There we go. Oh,
Nice
shit.
shot, Amber.
Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Okay, good. Hello, why are you not clicking the ones fast enough?
Found nothing at the Northern Shrine. No Anduin, no Hosen, nothing.
And incoming shot. Seriously, this quest is pissing me off now. Okay, we need to head over to the next shrine. Yeah, just as we were finishing up in Hyjal, there was a molten dude that we had to go take out. Magnor, something like that. Excuse me, and we did a very poor job of executing our... Holy Jesus. We're going to be in trouble here now.
Nice shot, Amber.
I need to pay attention to these tigers. Because now my health is really low. Amber's got to keep us going. So anyhow, yeah. You needed to click on the drum, and Tortola was supposed to do the tanking, and I pulled aggro and got my ass handed to me. So that added another death to the whole count on us here.
Oh, splatter.
I'm like doing an absolutely horrific job of keeping myself alive on this. It's a good thing we've only got
no sign of Anduin at the southwest.
one more of these shrines. Oh, hey, look. A raccoon?
However, I did find a friendly raccoon who began to follow me. I decided to name him Gizmo.
Oh yeah,
Hey there,
Gizmo.
little buddy.
Gizmo's the
I'm
one
gonna
that gets
name you Gizmo.
executed. Amber!
Gizmo!
No!
Amber, why? I didn't even shine my damn light. Shortly afterwards, another raccoon befriended me. I named him Socks. And
Come on.
Come on,
Fucking
Socks.
shining the
Let's
light
get
on the
out of
guy.
here before you get sniped.
Southwest one we
After
still didn't get
scouting
credit
3
for.
shrines, I headed back over to camp.
Oh, there we go. We had to wait for the whole raccoon thing to finish.
Socks followed along faithfully.
Come on, Socks. Follow along faithfully. I gotta look at the map here and make sure that I've got them all. Oh no, this is the one to return to camp. Okay, we are good to go. We have finished this phase. Done enough random wandering around. I think Amber shot Gizmo because she wanted to eat him. Could very well have. She might have been hungry.
Over here!
I returned to find Rel being attacked by Hosen.
I don't have a
Again!
target.
Sully!
Aim
Let
your
alone!
sights in between the eyes
Anyone!
every time! No! Rel!
Rel's not dead. Rel's not dead. Turn him into raccoon stew. Raccoon stew. Okay, now we get Amber's tail, and this is where we get to sit here and do some shooting.
Hello.
I don't think I
Oh
can
no, it's
handle the
Little
next
Lou's
part.
attempt at it.
Little Lou.
This is where we
Don't
lose
laugh,
Socks.
Rel survived the attack, but he wasn't doing very well.
Rel's condition is worsening. We must stop to rest again.
If only Mishka was here, she'd fix him up in no time.
Fellow agent,
I need to get
this
closer.
is a Pandaran hut. The Pandaran are allies.
Good thinking, Little Lou. Go find out who lives here. Take Sully with you.
And Socks?
Yes,
And
the raccoon.
Socks. And the
I'll
raccoon.
watch over our
The
commander.
sign out front was not very welcoming.
No sign is going to stop me and my best pal Socks.
And we're going to look at the Horde one here.
One statue in particular stood out. I had never seen a creature like this.
Doesn't some of those
Wait a
NPCs
damn
get killed in
minute,
Legion?
Is that an orc? Is the Horde here too?
I you know what? I think Sully might actually get it. Hello? Knock, knock, knock. Or do we still need to click on another one of these jade statues? Let's click on one more.
The lawn was littered with small jade statues. They seemed almost lifelike.
This person sure has lots of statues.
After inspecting the statues, we saw a female Pandaran emerge from the house.
Please, come on it now. Look at this. A Jinnu and... what is that? Some sort of beard sprite?
Beard sprite. Sully's
I'm
gonna
a
love
dwarf,
that.
Ma'am, can we borrow some food?
The beard sprite will make an excellent addition to my family.
And Socks saves the day.
What in blazes are you talking about?
I finally understood.
Amber gets
what
killed
was
in the
going on.
Rogue Order Hall quest line. Oh, that's really shitty. And Frederick, welcome to the stream.
Sully, those aren't statues on her lawn.
Alright,
She wants to
Atlas,
turn
you have
into
yourself a
Jade.
good night. And Socks is gonna do its little leap here. And then we gotta, like, run.
Socks! No! Run, little Lou! Run away!
Run,
She
little
gets
Lou.
you too!
And that quest is complete. Now we get to switch scenarios to... Next, we get like 20,000 experience for each one of
The
these
loss of the
quests.
raccoon
So
is
I
the
don't
least
mind
of our
doing them,
worries.
each of them.
Our biggest concern is that petrified orc and what its presence means. I can tell you the rest of the story.
Poor
We
Little
make camp
Lou.
in the mountains.
Not Little Lou.
Little Lou
Socks.
watched over Rel.
Socks got its comeuppance.
As you wish, Commander. I walked up to the top of the mountain and took hold
Time
of my
to do some
sniper rifle.
shooting.
I found Sully waiting outside the village's entrance. Straining my eyes, I could just barely read his lips as he said,
"Shoot all the guards so I can move ahead."
I think that's all of them.
Nice work back there. One more time.
Now that's some shooting techs. Oh, one more.
I brought these monkeys some presents. Try not to blow me up.
Brought these monkeys some presents. Now, if only I could shoot like this in Call of Duty.
This one's for beating up Amber.
I gotta wait till he runs away. Hey, you were far enough away.
And this one is for Gizmo and Socks, you bastards.
Oh, where the hell is that one? There we go. Oh, his little dance. That's freaking hilarious. He's sitting there just doing his little jig.
Let's keep going.
Next round, we got some more shootings to do. Oh, one more hiding away here. Oh, there's still somebody else out. Where are you? Oh, right here. I gotta move my damage meter out of the way.
Bingo! I see a horde crate. Cover me! I'm going out in the open.
And shooting off anything we can get. Later, the horde ones actually have to be a headshot. These ones, you just basically have to be anywhere remotely close to them, and it's a kill shot. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
just as I suspected, the Horde is here, in Pandaria, and they've allied with the Hosen. We need to bring this information back to Pearlfin Village, but not before shooting a few orcs in the head.
Getting all kinds of the things that we gotta kill here. Headshots. Come on, give me your head. Ooh, you moved, you little bastard. There we go. And headshot.
I see an opening. Here I come, Amber.
We're done. And Sully has made it away. Scot-free. And we just got a shit ton of experience for doing that whole quest chain. I think it worked out to nearly 100,000 experience we got for that, so. And we are back.
Reporting for duty.
You were not prepared, Raptor. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Hey, we got a ring out of that too. And we got some new quests. And with that,
adversity, our constant
I think we've stepped enough at this point. We're like 10-2-ish right now is where we're sitting for time. So with that said, I think we've done like a fine run at it tonight. We are halfway through level 86. So we jumped up 2 more levels again tonight, which is good news. We're into Mysts of Pandara. We're well on our way in Jade Forest. Raptor just got here, so yo, Terris, I'm trying out a Demon Hunter Horde. Hey, good luck to you on that. I hope you enjoy playing that tune. Eventually, we'll get to making a Demon Hunter as we start chiseling away at these quests, these tunes that we're quest leveling. Welcome to the new people that have joined the community tonight. I appreciate it. And also, guys, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends. If you are new to the channel and you haven't subbed yet, throw a sub on there. I would appreciate that. And yeah, with that said, you guys all have a good night, and we will catch you again tomorrow.